There are several ways to install a Drupal module. We're going to explore two, and we're going to begin by looking at the automatic way we can do so using the Update Manager module that comes with Drupal core. The other way is to install a module manually, and we'll explore that a little later on in these videos. So let's begin by installing the Update Manager module. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. Notice that the modules are in alphabetical order, so this should show up near the bottom. And sure enough, here it is, Update Manager. I'm going to go ahead and click this checkbox right here next to it and click Save Configuration. This will go ahead and install the module. And once it's done, you'll notice a new link at the top of the page that says Install New Module. And if you click this, you'll see that we have a couple of options for installing the module. First, we can install from a URL, and it gives us an example of the type of file that it's looking for right here. Or if we wanted to upload it manually, we could use this form here after downloading it to some download folder on our computer, and then upload it and install it automatically from there. We'll go ahead and get this link from Drupal.org for the web form module, which is the module that we're about to install, and we'll go ahead and use the Install from a URL option. I'm going to go ahead and open up a new tab in my browser, and then I'm going to do a Google search right up here for web form Drupal, and that should be enough to pull up the web form module. And sure enough, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and click on this link. Now we know that we're on a module page because we're on the modules tab here. There's a few other signs, and we'll go over this page and how to use this page in detail later. But let's go ahead and scroll down to the bottom first. At the bottom, you'll see a list of links under the download section, and there's versions next to each one of these links that we can download with. The 7.x versions are aligned with the Drupal 7 release, and the 6.x are the Drupal 6 releases. Going back, the 5.x is aligned with Drupal 5. There are typically two sections on a module page, though not all of them will have both: the recommended releases and the other releases. And they're color-coded so you have a sense for which would be the most preferred download. Recommended releases are in green, other releases are in yellow. Now you may have noticed when we were in the Update Manager dialog box, I'm going to jump back to that page real quick, that the example file here lists it as a .tar.gz file, which is a tarball that's been gzipped. If neither of those words make sense to you, no problem. It just means that you're probably not a Linux user. Okay, so there are two options. I'm going to jump back to the web form page. There are two options for downloading. There's a tar.gz here and a zip file. Now because the Update Manager works with tarballs, we're going to go ahead and copy this link here. So I'm going to right-click it, and I'm going to go to Copy Link Location. The actual text of this menu item may be different depending on what browser you're on. Okay, and then I'm going to jump back to my Update Manager page, and I'm going to paste in the URL. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and click Install. It'll take just a moment to download the package, unzip it, and install it. And when it's done, you'll see this up here that says Installation was completed successfully. Now we need to enable it. So go ahead and click the Enable Newly Added Modules link here. And we're going to be looking for the web form module. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down to the bottom. You could also use your browser search to look for it. And notice that we have a new box here called web form. So before we had our core box of modules, and now we have a web form box as well. And we're just going to enable our module. I'm going to click here and click Save Configuration. And we're good to go. Web form has been installed and enabled.